for ladies and for couples and for leaders. And so we are very happy to have these classes for you while you are staying at home, and we hope you are enjoying them. We are missing you as well, but we hope you are enjoying practicing. This is actually that we can celebrate today as well. We are at the 15th class today. So let's put our shoes on, and because today we are going to do some very cool and playful stuff for us ladies. So let's start first with warming up the legs a little bit, yeah? So let's start just with very simple, you know, boleos, like, but very simple, just to warm up the legs, to make them feel free. So we go like opening the hip and taking the leg, you know, just taking the leg on the diagonal, opening and lifting, opening and lifting, and stretch the foot, yeah, a couple of times. Good. And then we can go in front and we go pin and in, so go inside hip, knee, foot, right? Hip, knee, foot, inside belly muscles, belly button, hip inside, yeah, and knee and foot, yeah, good. Just to warm up, right? Good. So now let's start with these magnificent things that we are going to do today. We've been working these past days things with going in flexion and projection forward, right? Good. Now let's try to first practice to open. So let's go flexion, yeah, like we learned in the axis, and we want to go and open now the hip and the leg, and to stretch it, and to, do you observe, to go down with the heel on the floor, yeah? So let's try to do this a couple of times. So open, yeah, and put the heel down, stretch, yeah, take this position, yeah, bend, flex, yeah, go grounded, feel the hip that is going grounded, and bring, yeah? You will see what we are going to do with this, but we need this position, right? To open the hip and to stretch and to go with the heel on the floor, right? Or if you have the socks, with your heel, your foot heel, right? Good. So let's change the leg and let's do the same. So let's open, yeah, so go open and bring, open the hip and the knee and the foot, and go flexion and open and bring the heel on the floor, right? And feel stable there, hips inside on the line of the ankles, belly button in, and so on. We know this from every class, right? Align your back, shoulder blades, dorsals, hips on the line of the ankles and heels, right? Like you would, for example, would like to just a little bit sit on an imaginary chair, right? Good. So let's go now to take cross, yeah, and to go flexion, projection in this way, like we did, yeah. And let's try now to start from here, yeah. Let's try to start to go in, turning, open the hip, and now let's think that we want to turn the hip just to take this diagonal, right? And change the weight, yeah, so change the weight there, place your axis, and then liberate this, yeah, you see, and we go again, flexion, yeah, and projection, we have the hip open, and then again, and we have the chest, yeah, still here, yeah, in front, yeah, we don't modify the chest now, but it's present, yeah, all this part is all the time present. So we go to as well open, and when we reach back, yeah, we will try to, I'm showing you in slow motion so that you can know, and we are, yeah, turning the hip, yeah, on this side, on this diagonal. For the moment we take only this, change the weight, yeah, and let's try to do it, yeah, a bit more fluid, and change, yeah, so turn the hip and go down and touch with the heel the floor and stretch the free leg, yeah, and we change the weight, belly button in, hips inside, and we go down, flexion, and bring it, yeah, and again, change the weight, make sure you are stable, and go flexion and projection, right, and open, yeah, and go. You see, we are going to open, take the floor, yeah, you can touch with the heel, and now keep with the upper body, yeah, with the partner, and we go open. By the time we are reaching back, we start to bring back the hip, change the weight, and again, right? So, yeah, and pump. Bien. So let's see. I'm coming back because in this process we are going to just move a little bit. Yes. So let's see now. Yeah, what we can add as well with this, right? So let's think that we want to go with energy here. Yeah, and we want to turn as well in a bolero, right? So let's take a bit more energy. When we do it very short, very slow, of course, we have to push more and more in the floor with the base leg, right? So let's think that we are going to go down and pim pam, right? So the same turn of the hip will happen this time, only that we are turning to do these boleos, right? To produce, yeah, in the turn this lifting of the leg, right? So we are going like pim pam pam, right? So we have to push there the floor by the moment we are turning. So it's like here, yeah, and now I want to turn and to turn the hip, right? And that's why when I'm turning, I can let my free leg, right, to go in this double kick, right, in this double bolero, right? So one more, let's do a few times, yeah. So go open, yeah, stretch and go on the floor, go grounded, yeah. And imagine here that you receive actually as well like a sacada from the man, right? So it's like we are going pim pam pam, right? And push the floor in the metatarsus there. Push your whole axis in the base leg, right? So we are going again, like go turning and bring back, right? Try, I know it's not easy to do it alone, but it's like to work our axis and our free leg and our dissociation, our pivots, power in the floor, so that when we do it with the partner to have this accuracy, right? So that's why try to do it alone, not with the wall. So I am really recommending you to try to do it with your own axis so that you can gain more and more, you know, so that you can gain more and more stability. So let's go again. Yeah, so we go pim pam pam, right? So go open, we come back. So we go open and go down, right? Keep inside and we go pim pam pam, right? By the time we are turning the hip, the leg comes, right? How we learned in the previous classes for boleos, where when we did the boleo differently, I mean different shape, but the concept was the same, the explanation was the same, right? So we can as well change the leg and we can try as well with this leg, yeah? So we are going to go open, yeah? Open here, and we are going here, yeah? Let's make it slow now, and because we want to turn the hip, we are going to let the leg lift, right? So again, we are going down and pim pam pam, right? And then again, yeah. So make sure you're opening here, yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's practice this. So, and let's try to go like opening and bring back, right? So go like in the planeo, right? So you're going like opening, down, and here you are bringing back, right? Good. So let's continue and to play a little bit more with another way, with another shape, right? So for this, let's take this position, right? So let's take this one and let's try, yeah, to be in this cross, yeah, with the weight. I have the weight now on the left, yeah, and now we are with the partner turned, yes, but I have my hip perpendicular to the partner, right? So we are going to flex, project, yeah, keeping the hips inside like we know, and then we are trying to push and turn the hips, and then we arrive, so we turn more than before, right? So we arrive, we change the weight, bring inside, align the back on the heels and ankles, bring inside hips and belly muscles, keep with the chest, yes, with the upper body, and go, yeah, flexion, projection, yeah, and turn the hips, yeah, to pivot completely, yeah, to change the direction, but the upper body remains to the partner, yeah. So we go and turn the hip and change the weight, keep the upper body to the partner and flex and go, projection, yeah, and observe like how I keep the toe on the floor this time, yes, can be as well the hip, but put the toe now, and I am pushing in the turn and I'm turning, yeah, my hips, right, and the upper body remains, yeah, change the weight, going in the cross there, and when you're going in this cross of tension, of course you are not going to go far, you are going to, like you want to replace, right, the other leg, you are going very crossing, yeah, it's not here because it's too far, so you want to really replace the other leg and change the axis there, and then go flexing, projection, and turn. Good, bien. So from here we can use this, of course, in the Magnificent Calesita, and in a moment we will work again for it, and we can use it as well in some backward planeo, right, and in different things. So, but for the moment, before we pass to that, let's train a little bit, since we are here, yeah, let's train a little bit as well this enganchada, right? So we are going to go change the weight, go out, yeah, and go straight, 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 and bring yourselves to do this cross that again I am replacing this leg, right? I am replacing the weight and I'm changing the weight and I'm uncrossing. So now I am taking this leg out, yes, and I'm going side and I'm going straight, yes, and then you see I am going to go a little bit down, controlled, but without falling my hips, right? And then I'm uncrossing because I'm changing the weight there. I'm going straight and again, yeah, I'm crossing inside. I'm changing the weight, right? Good. The last one, like this. Bien, cool. So now we can continue to practice for our Magnificent Calesita, right? So in the Calesita that we will do in open embrace, right? So let's take this position and let's put the weight on the right, yeah? And let's start turning, so go flexing, yeah? And start to pivot hips and take this leg and the hip around, yeah, with the body, yeah, and then let it out, and then here you arrive in the same crossing side, and here I am with the partner, right, with the chest, but look at my hips, yeah, and then I am going to change the weight, and again I am going to do this, but now I am going, of course, to turn here, yeah, and then we are going to push the same and turn and arrive again with the chest, yes, and then we do the same. We liberate this one and we start turning chest and hip, yeah, and the leg comes. After, observe as well the knee that is open and the hip is open, and we take it out, right? So go down, yeah, take it out, open, and then bring it in the cross, right? And now I am changing the weight in the cross, I am liberating this one, I am going in flexion, projection, and in the same time I will go to turn. So I will go to turn and I will go to pivot and turn back, right? And then again we are going to, yeah, to turn with the leg coming as a consequence, yeah, and then again change the weight. Am I entering your screens? Maybe. It can happen. So pay attention. So then we are flexing and projecting and turn, and now allow this to happen. You see? Look at this. Yeah? Yeah, and look. Yeah? And of course the upper body turns, and then I turn back, right? And then again I liberate these, yeah? And then turn the chest, pivot, take the leg and the hip with the body, yeah? And then take it out, yeah? And bring it in that cross inside. Change the weight, hips inside, belly muscles in, yeah? And now when we flex and we project, we as well turn the upper body, turn the chest, yeah? And bring as well, yeah? And again. Bien, cool. So, my dear compañero, can I invite you, please, and invite you and ask you kindly to do a Calesita in open embrace, okay. So that like we can start like this, and I can exemplify this.
If you don't tell me stop, I just keep going. Okay?
Yeah, like a few times. I think.
Yeah.
I think they see from this, right? So observe now, and how I come back when he's one, and now I continue. I change the weight, and how I take it out, right? And again, and I am with him, right? So look at this, how I turn, yeah, and I think we are cool. Thank you so much.
You're
oh
welcome.
my God, you've been turning up.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Giovanni. Stay tuned with us because we will have together the Milonga class very soon at 8:30, right? And in a couple of...
No, in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes. Yeah, we are next. So stay tuned with us because the next class is Milonga class with Giovanni and I. And then later they have a couples class, Giovanni and Angela.
No,
and then
you and me.
I am messing up the program. Sorry. It's like I am busy a bit. So then it will be Angela and I. We will do like a Tango salon class. So thank you for the practice tonight, for the lesson. It's been intensive. You have a lot of material to practice in the weekend now, and from the rest of the classes. Stay healthy, take care of yourselves, boost your immunity, stay at home, and you can find these videos as well. They will be uploaded on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe and to watch the videos there and to learn, and as well on Facebook on Cuartito Azul Tango, YouTube Cuartito Azul Tango, and Angela Baccio profile and Laura Iaru profile. So, thank you very much. Besos y abrazos. Have a magnificent, lovely, wonderful weekend.